Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be discussing 4.0 in its entirety. I'm not going to talk about Hero too much though. I want to save that for a separate video when I do the week 1 Hero montage. I'll save my first and my impressions for him when that comes out, so yeah. But let's begin. I'll have timestamps. Here they are for different topics that you may want to hear about. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? Anyways, let's start off with the simple stuff. New modes that they added. So first off, I have the update here. First of all, offline, very easy has been added to the adventure mode. I mean, I didn't test it out, didn't really feel like I needed to. I mean, it's just easier than easy mode. So, what's really the point of testing it, really? Snapshots can be added in the timeline in the meta video. Only snapshots taken via the pause menu can be used. Screenshots taken using the capture button cannot be used. In addition, snapshots taken from custom stages cannot be used. So there you go. Basically, if you use the button on your left Joy-Con or whatever you use, really, you can't use those snapshots. You have to use the snapshots by pressing the A button during the pause menu. So there you go. Alright. Steel, grass, sponge, paper, and yarn terrains have been adjusted in Stage Builder. At the update, the stages created in version 3.1 and older may behave differently. In addition, the way thumbnails are displayed has been adjusted. I don't use Stage Builder, I haven't, so I can't really tell you how it's changed, so I'm not gonna bother, making any claims about it. Alright, this is hero stuff. They added an online training function. Alright, I mean, whatever. Videos can be played repeatedly in shared content. So basically, oh yeah, and a will be added automatically whenever you save posted content. So basically, just if you save something or whatever, it'll just automatically it because you obviously kept it, even though it's probably a bad stage and you're only keeping it because it's for fun or something like that. Basically, like videos and replays and stuff will automatically keep going, which is a nice feature because that means it just goes on to the next video rather than kicking you out, then you having to select the next video and then watching that and then getting, so that's nice. Alright. Let me see here. Alright. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, they have like game adjustments and all this sort of stuff, but we're not talking about that for now. So basically the general stuff like modes and junk, I feel they were nice additions. I just tried out, at the time of recording this, I just tried out the online tournament. So the first one, the one they have right now is, it's 2 stock, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Which, fair, because you just want it to keep going faster and faster. I would say, from what I've played of it, the online matchmaking wasn't too bad. I didn't have any laggy games, so that was good. The reward you get, like the reward I got was like 2 spirits, so it's like whatever. The reward's not really worth it. But you can watch replays of every single battle, every single one of them, which is nice. So if there was like a person you were interested in, you can watch their games and how those games went. So if it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You can analyze other people and how they play a specific character. Of course, that is hoping if the person is good, because like, let's be fair here, like not to be harsh or anything, but not everyone is really good on a competitive level. You know what I mean? There are people that are really good at the game, but only on a casual level, so like they know how to use every item and all this sort of stuff and how to capitalize on it, but they just have no idea how to truly play competitively one-on-one, without any items or anything. So yeah, I played Ken for it, my first one, so of course I won. I won my first one. So yeah, but otherwise, I mean, that's pretty much it from other modes. One thing I have noticed is that event spirits now show up more often than previously. Before, event spirits wouldn't show up as regularly as they do now. To give you an example, for days I've been trying to get the days, I mean weeks, or maybe even a month at this point. I was trying to get the Joy-Con robot. Some people may say, "Oh, wasn't it a limited spirit?" Well, no, it wasn't. I don't think it was, anyways, because the other spirits from different events were also available. I got the Link, Owl, Peachette, the 3 other Joy-Con spirits, Toy-Con spirits to appear. So I think it's just event spirits were much rare, because the Peachette one I've only spawned it like 2 or 3 times, so it must have been like really rare. But now they will show up more often. Thankfully, I managed to complete my spirit board. So yeah, that was great. That was great. I like that. I'm glad. The spirit board in itself is still pretty much the same though. They did change one thing where it's like FS meter will lose 20 seconds. Like you'll lose your final smash if you don't use it in 20 seconds, but it won't affect the spirit board. So that's generally nice, and I appreciate that. Alright. I think that's really all I have to say. Avoiding any hero topic, because I wanna save hero for last and everything he comes with. I believe that's it. Yeah, okay, that's it. Onward to the next topic, which is character balancing. Yeah, this is the next thing we're going to talk about. So, character balancing. Let us begin. I have the list right here with me. There is one thing there are 2 things I'll be skipping though, in terms of game balancing, because I mean these things are pretty much for a majority of the characters that they all share. One being the sleep and vulnerability, or vulnerability, I believe. Let me read one of them. Yeah, vulnerability has been adjusted to match every fighter, because apparently not all the fighters had the same vulnerability from sleeping animations, but now they do. This is most likely because of Hero's inclusion and him having snooze. They probably wanted to adjust that for all fighters to make them all like the same, basically. So that makes sense. The other thing is moves that come down, like basically like Belmont Dare, Zero Suit Dare, Ridley Dare. All moves that would send you downward. When you got hit, you would float in the air for a little bit, or like you won't descend immediately, but now you will. So I think this is personally a buff, because now you can basically you won't have to be worried about getting juggled. Now you'll instantly come down. So characters like Game & Watch, I think characters like Game & Watch and Bowser will truly benefit from this. I don't really know if the others will, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, onward. Let us begin. So starting off with basic movements. Characters who carry shields can now hit stun shuffle while blocking a projectile. So basically, as many of you may know, when you SDI during hit stun, you will shuffle a bit in that direction. I think the best way to view this is hitting focus attack 3 in midair, and then the opposing player just moves the stick in one direction, and you'll notice that you'll start shuffling to one area. This now works for shields. This will really only work for like a few specific things, because obviously like one hit projectiles won't really do much of anything. So we'll see. I think like Inkling Jab you can make it work, but that's really about it. Or like the neutral beam, but that's really it. Like, you know, multi-hit projectiles. So we'll see. We'll see. Not really useful. And this, by the way, this doesn't apply to characters like Palutena. This only applies to characters who use their shield when running. I mean, not running, but walking, crouching, or just standing still, basically. So yeah, Hero and the Lynx, basically. I already brought up the FS meter. Max combo count in training mode will stop counting when the opponent can move. Now this is technically false. Some 50-50s will still be counted as full-on combos. So just know that the combo counter is still broken, but it is more consistent than it was before, which is a good thing. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. Item attack. Shorten the distance opponents can hit stun shuffle when attacked by Daybreak. And a fighter on the ground will now be launched after one hit from the Thwomp Assist Trophy. So they buffed Thwomp, I guess, which is weird. And they buffed Daybreak, which is also weird. I mean, when I'm forced into casual play and I get Daybreak, literally everyone got out of it pretty easily, so I guess that's a good thing. I don't really know. Alright, oh, and this is another general thing I forgot to bring up. Every character with moves that, like, don't fully connect, the knockback of these separate moves, or if it doesn't just fully connect, the knockback won't be as great. This is basically to fix moves like Samus, Dark Samus, and Mii Gunner up smash, where if you hit them and at the same time get caught in the middle of their up smash, you would get launched to the blast zone, and this would basically kill you at any percent, which is ridiculous. So yeah, they basically went on to fix that, which is good. So I'll be skipping those as well. Yoshi, side smash attack. Reducing the range will be pushed while charging. Basically, before, when Yoshi was charging F smash, you couldn't grab him because there was this like weird collision box where you were too far apart from Yoshi to even grab him from his forward smash. So yeah, that's a big yikes. Especially in this game when moves are like grabs in this game are very much neutered. Yeah, it's not very healthy. Anyways, Peach, Toad works better. This applies to Daisy as well. Mewtwo they hella buffed. Alright, here we go. So, one, they made his tail not be as dumb. Now, he still has a tail hitbox, but it's not as ridiculous as it was before, where, like, literally hitting his tail, like, it doesn't affect the character, honestly. It really doesn't. So while he still has a hitbox on his tail, it's really not noticeable. So it might as well just be a disjoint. So I don't really know how that hitbox works. I don't know. I've seen a diagram, but maybe they got it wrong. I highly doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see if it becomes a real problem. I do think, though, with this tail buff alone, it just makes him automatically a better character, which is great. I like that. Up smash is stronger, which is great. Down smash is basically Ganon up smash from Smash 4, because you can spam it. Like, literally, you can abuse Mewtwo down smash. It's crazy. That's an amazing move. I don't know if it's safe on shield. If that move's safe on shield, like how Ganon's up smash was, that's crazy. Like go if you have smash. Like, obviously, if you're listening to this, you're most likely have smash. But keep when you're playing Mewtwo, just keep spamming down smash. You'll see how many of those you can throw out. It's beautiful. Back throw is stronger. So yeah. And side special, increase attack speed and the speed of reflected projectiles. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think this makes his kill confirm, which was side B into fair, a lot easier, but that's really it. Pits got buffed a lot, but I don't think it's one that's, like, truly noticeable. I mean, it definitely makes the pits better. But basically, just to go through it, Jab 1 has more attack speed, like, up tilt has reduced vulnerability, so it's less laggy. Down smash, extended launch distance, okay. Reduced vulnerability on back air. This is the main move that everyone's talking about. Now, the hitbox is still whack. It's still whack because it's not very good, still. It's not like, honestly, you wanna know how you can make that move a lot better? If it had, like, a hitbox where it could hit when he grounds himself, like when he lands. They won't do that, but, I mean, hey, that could lead to situations where the move hits twice, so I guess not, but the move, it's a very good move. Down back air was already an amazing move. Now it's better, yes, but I wouldn't say it makes him. I would say it makes his combo game is definitely a lot better from back air alone. But I don't know if this will make him a better overall character, and that's the important part. Because a common theme for patches now is that, yeah, they have been nerfing like top tiers and stuff, but they've been mostly buffing low tiers, which is a good thing. Low to mid tiers, characters that don't really get played a lot, like don't get played often at all, you know what I mean? And so they are buffing the pits, which I'm glad for, but I don't think this will make much of a difference in the long run. Though I could be wrong, of course. Who knows? Maybe we'll start seeing pits everywhere. Oh, and down air. I almost forgot. Down air, extend the launch distance when hitting an opponent in the air with a meteor effect. So, the spike is better, basically. And all those changes apply to Dark Pit because there was nothing revolving around their arrows or side B or whatever. So yeah. Pokemon Trainer. So as a whole, before, when you tried changing in midair, you would have less vulnerability when grabbing the ledge. Now, that won't happen anymore. That was a pretty weird glitch, but it's fixed now, so there you go. Alright, Ivysaur got hit pretty hard. Down air isn't as stupid as it was. The sweet spot is literally touching Ivysaur. Like, that's where the sweet spot is. Now, so yeah, pretty much, that's how they pretty much nerfed that move. Side special is, like, slower and has more vulnerability. But it's still just as good, really. It's just not as spammable. And up B doesn't really kill as early as it used to, so there you go. I mean, these changes don't truly affect Ivysaur, and in a way they do. I think the character has definitely lowered a bit, but he's not he's not completely worse off. So yeah, I think Ivysaur will be just fine. Charizard, however, got some nonsense. I don't know what it is about the Pokemon this patch, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. Charizard, side tilt, stronger basically. Side smash, stronger. Up smash. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't bring that up because it's one of those moves where it's like if it doesn't connect fully, then nonsense happens. Whatever, you know. Nair, so much better. Yo, you can spam Nair like it ain't no tomorrow. It's great. So yeah. Forward throw, stronger. Side special. It can actually grab the ledge now. I didn't think it was possible. I thought Nintendo would never do such a thing. But they did it. They made it so Side B actually grabs onto the ledge instead of slamming into the wall. Hallelujah. So yeah. Next up is Lucas. Dash attack, which isn't really an amazing move, got buffed, but whatever. Up smash got buffed, but really just for the invincibility. Not an amazing move either. Up air is basically stupid, and now he can spam up air a lot more. I wish I had a better hitbox. Honestly, his up air should have been Ness's Smash 4 up air, because Ness has like a new up air, and Lucas's is alright. But it was never as good as Ness's headbutt. It just never was. So, yeah. I missed that headbutt Ness. It was so easy to punish with focus attack, but now it's not anymore. Oh well. Anyway, side B, you can spam it more basically. Less vulnerability when landing on the ground, which basically is what this character is. He's just side B, neutral B, and maybe a few grab kills after that. I mean, he's not a grappler, he just, you know, can get a grab and kill you pretty early, so yeah. Not as early as like Incineroar or Ness, but like pretty early. 3 of his throws actually kill, which is pretty good, so yeah. Side Smash for Olimar. Basically, they made it because Purple Pigment would go nowhere, now it does, but their sweet spot is still like very close to Olimar, but they did not fix his shield, which is the bad part about all this. They did not fix his shield, which means his shield can easily still be poked, which is an issue. I think Nintendo needs to know, hey, look, even though I have full shield, I can literally be hit still, which is dumb. So big yikes on there. Rob, jab 1, you basically can't do Robble anymore, which is fine, I think. Up smash made it easier to hit multiple times, that's fair. Rosalina, so I don't know much about this character, but from what I've been told, it's just a lot of like slice of life changes that have improved the character. The only real nerf being that before, when Luma was up front of Rosa, basically you couldn't grab Rosa, but now you can grab Rosa regardless, so that's good, let me see what else. Basically, when Rosa attacks to the, like, is facing one side and immediately reverses to attack, you know, reverse jab, whatever, Luma will be in front of Rosa, so that's good. This applies to jab 1, side smash, and up smash. So there you go. So, and those are 3 very potent moves, especially forward smash. I've seen how, like, Luma forward smash kills super early. It's ridiculous. Alright, onward. Little Mac, rest in peace, Little Mac. They made his, as I said, well, I don't know if I ever said on this channel, but I've said before to people that was most likely a glitch, and it was, being that when you would manually input jab 1, 2, 3, for some reason, like, instead of holding it down, for some reason the third hit would literally have like no lag, so you can combo jab into jab into jab. Like, I feel like they should have kept that, because that made the character so much more, like, it made him better basically. But otherwise he's pretty much the same. I mean, I don't know if people expected for them to keep that. I knew they weren't gonna keep it, because I knew it was like a bug. So yeah, RIP, I wish it was kept. Mii Brawler. So they made his fall speed back to how it was in 3.0, which is bad because now he can't auto-cancel fair. That means, you know, you've probably seen it, like in my latest montage, you've probably seen me go fair, fair, up B. I can't do that anymore. They got rid of my Mii side. My Suami. Sumi side. Sumi side. Yeah, there you go. There you go. They got rid of that. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Because it made the character so good. Like that, like having a comeback factor like that made the character so good. Now he can't do that anymore, which upsets me. Oh well, I guess that, glad I used it like multiple times in that montage, because now it's gone. I blame me. not me, just me, Sab. I'm Sabadir, and my jokes are bad. Anyways, neutral special 2, I believe this is the multi-hit Aura one, or no, no, this is the explosion kick one, I believe. As I go check right now. Yeah, okay, it is the Aura. So the Aura basically got better. That's good. Yeah, Aura got better. So there you go. It still never is going to be as good as Uppercut was. I don't know if y'all played Mii Brawler in Smash 4, but Uppercut was spicy. That move was top notch. It killed super early, like Shoryuken percents in Smash 4. That was crazy. I miss that move. I really do. I would so use it over shot put, but sadly, rest in peace. And Mii Brawler up B, the Soaring X kick got better. So there you go. It has more knockback, which means it'll kill earlier. So if you get like a ledge read or something like that, you can use up B and go for a kill like that. It's pretty good killing on stage, but only near ledges, so there you go. So they just improved it. Neutral Special 3 for Mii Sword Fighter, the multi-hit sword swipes, they improved, so there you go. I mean, really what they have to do is nerf Gale Strike, because no one ever uses any other thing aside from Gale Strike. If you're a Mii Sword Fighter main, and you're using Shuriken of Light or Burrowing Blade, you're one of 2 people. One, you just don't want to use that move and find other ways to make the character feel more unique, or 2, you're dense. You're really dense. What can I say? I mean, that kind of applies to both, but at least the former has like more heart to it, you know what I mean? Anyways, up smash. Oh no, I was gonna bring it up. Yeah, me gonna up smash that. Neutral special for Pac-Man. So before, when Pac-Man was charging, and Mario would cape it, for some reason multiple fruits would come out, even though Pac-Man was still charging. It was a really weird glitch, but they got rid of that glitch, so there you go. I don't know if this applies to him just in general. He won't drop fruit at all. So I guess he won't just drop fruit at all, which is pretty good. Basically now you won't have to restart from the beginning every time now when you get hit or something. So that's nice. Ryu and Ken, I'm glad they did this. I wish they could do it for Shield, but at least for parrying it's nice. Basically, if you parry, your next move will automatically face towards the opponent wherever they are. So like before, like if you were to use a move and they parry and that move cross them up, they would hit the side you were facing instead of where you are now. But now they'll hit where you are now. So that's pretty good. That should help with like jab confirms and like jab shoryuken or stuff like that. So it's a pretty nice buff, I would say, when you get a parry, especially for like moves that cross up. So that's good. That's good. Corrin is a character now. Side smash is pretty good. Side B, when you jump from it, you have you can act out of it faster. And up B goes much higher and goes by much faster. The problem though is that up B also doesn't connect all the hits at certain percents, and those percents are, you know, your typical kill percents. So Corrin cannot kill with up B, which is a problem. But it is definitely a much better recovery move though. So in a sense, it kind of traded its kill power for being able to get back on stage. Personally, I think being able to get back on stage is better than killing, but I know people missed its killing potential. So I get both sides, but I think having a character that can recover as, like, they used to recover as bad as Corrin did pre-patch to how Corrin recovers now is pretty good. So, you know what, I like that. I like that. Next up we have Ridley. Ridley, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy what they did with Ridley. Ridley is, well, I mean, okay. I've been playing this character pre-patch. I like him, love him actually. I've been loving him pre-patch, and now I love him even more. So as someone who does play this character, I can tell you a lot of how much these buffs affected him. Back air, it was already a strong move. It came out really fast. Now it's better because it kills earlier, which is great. Up air, the sweet spot is easier to hit. That's amazing. Alright, dash attack. The hitbox, I believe, lasts a bit longer, or goes out a bit farther. I can't really quite tell. Well, it goes out a bit farther, yeah. But like, dash attack was already an amazing kill move. So yeah, dash attack got buffed. I like that. Side special. So you can still mash out of it pretty easily, which I still don't like. Like, you can be at 100s and the 100s, and you can still mash out of it pretty easily. But when you use the jumping variation, you act out of the jump animation much faster, and when it comes to the actual launch at ledge, it kills much earlier, which is great. Up B goes by faster, hits, like, I believe it hits a lot harder, and it goes by much farther. So up B, his recovery got a buff. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he went so slow before, but now he's good. Oh my. I'm making weird noises because that is my tribute to Ridley. I love this character. Alright, I love Ridley so much. Seriously, if you never played Ridley, try him out. He's really fun, honestly. He's probably, I would say he's probably the most fun I've had from a newcomer thus far, aside from Ken. So yeah. I mean, there is Chrom. And Hero, who's extremely fun. But I enjoy Ridley the most out of those few aside from Ken. So anyways. Isabelle. Her rolls got better, which is good because her rolls were pathetic. They were useless. Like, seriously, her rolls didn't even cover that much ground. Like, you could charge up a forward smash, she would roll away and still get hit by it. So it's good now. Her rolls are better, which is good. It's good. Side special. When you throw enemies up, it kills earlier, and the hit detection is a lot better. Up smash is stronger. Jab is easier to connect with now into itself, though Isabelle's jab is still a terrible jab. And down special comes out 1 frame faster. The Lloyd Rocket. I mean, it's still not an amazing move, I would say, but it's definitely has its uses. Would I say this makes Isabelle an amazing character? No, not really, but it definitely makes her a lot better. It definitely helps her out, which I'm glad for. Especially with that roll, like, seriously, I'm telling you. Pre-patch, if you try to roll away from a Doria, you'd still get hit by it. That's how ridiculous it was. And finally, we have, well, not finally, but out of the major ones, we have Plant Gang. Dash attack, I don't know whether the angle is better. I mean, dash attack you could never really combo into, and it sends more like horizontally. So maybe it kills. Maybe I'm not too sure. I don't play the character anymore, so I gotta figure that out like sometime later. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Side B, the attack speed is faster. I guess that means like the hits come out a lot faster. And when reflected, it sort of caps out, so it won't hurt Piranha Plant as much as it used to when reflected. So that's nice. And down B comes out a lot faster. And finally, we have Joker. Basically, with our Sen projectiles that do over 50 damage, he cannot counter. So yeah, overall, I would say this has been a pretty good patch. They have nerfed some things like me and Mac that I feel shouldn't have been nerfed, because I felt those helped the characters so much more than I think the developers realized. Like, obviously they might have thought it might have been too broken, but I think it was perfect for them. I think it really helped out both characters, and you know, it's kind of sad that they're gone. But hey, you know, I mean, it's how it is sometimes. Some things are just not intentional, you know. I think Mii Brawler's fall speed was intentional, but I guess they saw what people have been doing with Mii Brawler and said nope. So I don't know, I feel like they hurt the character in that way. I wish they didn't do that to Mii Brawler. I wish they didn't do that to Mac. But otherwise, you know, I mean, still pretty good all around. So far I really have no real complaints. When it comes to my nerf and buffs video, I kind of already said what I wanted to say. I don't want any character like hard nerf, just sort of toned down, because this game doesn't really need like major nerfs. Like I don't think no character in this game should be hard nerfed. Like if you honestly believe a character should get hard nerfed because you don't like fighting against the goblin, then you know, I mean, that's just on you and sucking at that matchup, you know, and not because the character's broken. Alright, Incineroar is not high tier. Come on. You're better than that. Dire and Goblin probably don't watch my videos, but they probably will never watch my videos, but it's true facts though. Can't lie. Remember kids, if you're losing to a character in a fighting game, that doesn't necessarily make them a good character. It just means that either A, they are a good character, or B, you just either don't know how to fight against them. And when I say B, like there's B1 and B2, you know, like in school. And B2, you just don't want to learn the matchup and you rather whine like babies. So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the character patch. But now, finally, the moment of truth. The one you've been waiting for. Let's talk about Hero! That's right, the Hero patch. So, let's go over the small stuff and then we'll go over to the big stuff, right? So we'll go over the spirits first. So far you get 4 fighter spirits, one for each of the different heroes. So basically you get one for 11, Erdrick or Arsuru, yeah, Solo, and you get one for 8. So yeah, I mean that's pretty standard. But you also get 4, not 4, but let me see, let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 other spirits. Now, it should be noted that not all of these spirits are gained through the spirit board, because the DLC characters have their own spirit board. So the hero spirit board features 7 different ones. You have Slime, Draki, Golem, Liquid Metal Slime, Great Saber Cub, Cetacea, and Hero's Comrades. 2 of these spirits are enhanceable, being Slime and Great Cetacub. Basically, what do you get for upgrading them? Well, you get from Slime to King Slime, and Great Cetacub to Great Cetacab. So yeah, pretty standard stuff. Onward to the Mii costumes. So the Mii costumes, they have added 4, technically 5, but there's a reason for that. So let's go over the smaller ones first. Slime Cap. I like the Slime Cap because it jiggles every time you move. So it just keeps waving and waving and wobbling and wobbling. It's great. It's funny. I like it. I like it. It's really funny to look at. In motion, rather. Next up, we have the 2 fighter costumes. So, I mean, yeah. What can I really say about the fighter costumes? The fighter costumes are different depending on whether or not you use the male or female version of the costumes. So like your me has to be male or female. So if you're male, you'll have the male version. If you're female, you get the female version. I think the female version is far supreme than the male version. So I mean, if you got a favorite me, just turn them female. Bada boom. It's just better. Trust me. The hairstyle and the dress and the getup. So yeah, pretty good all around. All right, onward. Then you have the what's the character's name? This is a Sword Fighter exclusive. Like the martial arts one is only Brawler exclusive, but this next one is a Sword exclusive, which is Veronica. You get Veronica's outfit along with her hair. I don't know who Veronica is, so there you go. And last but not least, you get the hero Erdrick from the first one. Get his outfit as well. He appears in the final Smash, but you get his outfit basically. It comes with the standard Erdrick shield and Sword of Light, I believe it's what it's called. It's even got a nice wavy ponytail, and the cape also follows along. It's pretty great. All the Mii costumes have a great amount of detail. If I were to rate the Mii costumes in terms of purchasing, I would say Slime Hat is top tier. But it is definitely the worst one to purchase out of the 4 because you only get the hat. And be mindful, all these costumes cost the same amount. So you're basically just getting the hat. So yeah, big rip. Third on the list would definitely be Veronica's. Veronica's outfit is, I mean, Sword Fighter is the most popular out of the Mii, so it's probably the best one to use if you want to use it. But from a design standpoint, I think it's the lowest of the tiers of all of them. Again, Sword Fighter exclusive, and you already have a Sword Fighter exclusive with, and this is going to be the second big costume I would recommend, being the Erdrick costume. Because the thing is that about the Erdrick costume is that the Erdrick costume is fully detailed. It bathes you into the Dragon Quest I protagonist. I think it's the best one, design-wise, but martial artist is definitely the best out of your money to be spending on, because you essentially have 2 costumes in one purchase. You get the male or female costume depending on whether or not you have a female or male Mii. It is great. It's pretty great. I like it. I mean, even though the female one is superior in my opinion, the male one ain't that bad either. So you know, it's pretty great. It's pretty great, and it definitely out of all of them, if you want that Toriyama feeling, I would say the martial artist one definitely gives off that feeling of a martial artist. I definitely say so. You know, I'll go with that one. Honestly, I would say if you're curious of buying the Mii costumes, I don't know why I'm telling you which of the tier of Mii costumes there are, but hey, I mean, why not, right? I'm having fun talking about Mii costumes. What's wrong with it? Well, anyways, onward to the stage. So the stage that comes with I hate having to pronounce names. I really do. I'm gonna try to say it one more time. Alright, let's try to say it one more time. Yggdrasil's Altar. There we go. Yggdrasil's Altar. So how is it? Visually, it's very captivating. It's I would say it's a visually distracting stage while also not being too visually distracting. It reaches that nice middle point, and I think it does a pretty good job of doing so. The stage itself has 8 tracks, featuring 2 per each hero. So and each one is a battle theme and one is an overworld theme. So you have, um, so basically to go in order in which ones they represent, because I am like this. Why am I like this? I don't know, but here we go. So, in order, we have Dragon Quest III representation, featuring Adventure from Dragon Quest III, Fighting Spirits, which I believe is supposed to be the battle theme. You have Battle for the Glory, which is for Dragon Quest IV, and Wagon Wheels March, also for. You have Warcry and Marching Through the Fields, featuring for Dragon Quest VIII, and the hero goes forth with a determination and unflinchable courage from Dragon Quest XI, which is pretty nice. So you have 2 songs per character. So think of it like Cloud, you know how he has 2 songs for him? Well, technically, the heroes have 2 songs for each of the other skin. So there you go. Sadly, none of the songs used in the trailer were featured in this, but this is definitely a lot better than just having 2 songs, at the very least. There's more variety here, which is pretty nice. The stage itself, however, is again pretty nice and well. The hazardless version features 2 treasure types, which is basically just does one treasure actually give you treasure, and one's a mimic. The mimic, as shown by Sakurai, will attack you, but if you break it, you do get an item, though I don't feel it's worth doing. The platforms to the side just go away at a time, so there you go. Then you have the hazardless version, which I think is the more important one to talk about, and I'll give my opinions on its legality in tournament play. So here we go. First of all, the 2 side platforms that spawn the treasure chests will never appear. It will never appear, so that's already a bonus. The only thing that will appear is at random different platform sets. Now you'll always see which platforms they are. None of them are hard platforms. You can go through them. So like for instance, a good example to compare to is the Clock Tower from Bayonetta. On that stage, you have hard platforms and platforms going under the stage. In this one, you just have platforms that go on top of the stage. You have different layouts, like a battlefield layout, Kalos layout, and the blast zone and stage itself is very neat. There's only like one awkward platform type, which is one where it has a slant, and there's another one where it's like there's 2 platforms to the side. Think of it like Mementos for Joker, but instead of it being on the right, it's on the left side of the stage. Personally, I think this stage should be legal. It is for tournament play. It is very good, only as a counter pick though, not as a starter. It's very good. It's not too big, but it's not too small. The blast zones aren't too big, and they're not too small. They're just right in my opinion. The platforms themselves are super nice, super. They're not so far. Nothing janky is on the stage. The beginning part of the stage doesn't have this like, to compare to Meta Knight's stage. When you begin the stage, you have walk-offs. This does not have walk-offs, and the platform gradually goes up, so you definitely have time to get to react and get back on the platform instead of laying down. So in those aspects, it's also very great. I didn't check. I don't remember if you go back onto the altar, but I've heard that you do, but you can't get crushed or anything like that. So that's pretty good. All right. And finally, we have the character himself, Hero. Now, as I said, I don't want to give my full-on impressions just yet until I do that week 1 montage. But for now, I've been having a lot of fun with the character. I think he's super fun. If I had to generally rate him, I would say the best character in the game if RNG is with you the entire time, but most likely a best of the mid-tier to high-tier character, just from first impressions alone. I don't think he's broken, and people saying that he should be banned because he's RNG is they're weaklings. Don't let RNG deter you. Let us remind ourselves the day when people thought that Meta Knight was broken because one guy on Twitter showed, "Hey, look at me doing a combo with up air to Tornado," and everyone said Meta Knight should be banned. Because people in the Smash community are stupid. I'll be real with you. I love Smash to death. Like, I do. I love the game deeply. I really do. Yeah, but the community side of the Smash community definitely looking a lot nicer than the competitive side. I'm not gonna lie. I've had friends complain about the character, and really, he's not that bad. Yeah, he has like very explosive moves and high damage output, but a lot of his moves are very reactable. But I don't. I should stop because I'm giving my impressions on. Point is, he's a very good character. Would I say he's worth the 6? I'm not gonna say if he's worth the fighter pass, because if you bought the fighter pass, you bought the fighter pass, so you're already doomed to get him. But if you're getting the fighters individually, would I say he's worth it? Well, considering the spirits, which if you play casually, not bad selection of spirits. The stage, again, a nice stage that is most likely a very good legal stage, so good stage. And, you know, it's just fun all around. I mean, you have, like, a little guy called the Taco there, and you have a slime that appears, and liquid metal slime, which is also pretty funny. So yeah, the stage has charm, and, yeah. Hero himself is just a very nice character to play with. He's very fun. I would say he, so far, out of the 3 DLC we've gotten, being Piranha Plant, Joker, and Hero, Hero's definitely the most fun out of the 3 in my personal opinion. I think Joker's second fun, like in terms of the fun scale. We go Hero, then Joker, then Piranha Plant. So basically, in reverse of when they release. Here's hoping to Banjo. But yeah, otherwise, would I say he's worth the price tag? Definitely. I would say he's definitely worth it. Just like with Joker, I didn't make one of these videos for Joker, but I do think it is worth the price tag for this character, for everything that he comes with. It's very nice. Though, you know, that's all up to you, of course, on how you use your money. Personally, I already bought the fighter pass, and I will be reviewing every patch they do from this point on. So, yeah, Hero is just definitely he's definitely worth buying if you haven't bought him already. So try him out. You may find a new fun character to play as, whether casually or competitively. He's definitely one to look out for. All right. Well, I think that's really it in terms of what I can truly cover in terms of all that sort of stuff. There is a few miscellaneous things I didn't bring up, or they didn't bring up. So, for instance, prior to 4.0 in Elite Smash, or whatever the stuff may say, whatever, prior to that, when you lost enough points to get into normal quick play, or when you gained enough points to go in Elite Smash, you can still continue in normal quick play or Elite Smash, even if you are far past the point of being in Elite Smash. But now in this patch, when you gain access to Elite Smash or you lose access to Elite Smash, it will automatically kick you out of whatever match you were fighting, playing against, and you'll automatically get into Elite Smash. So that's pretty good. That helps online definitely a bit more than... it just definitely helps online, which is good. Any help to online is a good change. Other changes I've noticed, really, I mean, there hasn't been too many. I don't know if they updated the VR mode. I don't have the cardboard, so I can't really tell you. What else can I really talk about? Oh, I almost forgot about Heroes Classic mode. It's pretty fun. Most of it is stamina until the final one where it's not. I'm trying to see here if there's any other details I want to cover before closing off the video. Okay, there is one more thing I almost forgot to bring up. If you go to the shop, Nintendo shop, if you have the Nintendo Online membership, you can get a free DLC, which is basically just gives you 10 support, primary, and shuffle cards, and a few other things. I forget what it is, but it's just to help out on the spirit board. Something small, something to indulge yourself with. You know, it's free, so just get it. I mean, if you already have the online, might as well, right? But other than that, that's pretty much it in terms of what I can cover about 4.0. I think overall this is a very good update. They added a couple of new features. The return of online tourney is back. They said that they plan on doing special events in the future. I will be participating in those events, and after like 3 of the different events, I will make a review on the 3 and give my opinions on them. Just as like a topic to Nintendo, maybe. So we'll see. So yeah, I think that's really all I have to cover. I mean, other stuff they didn't really mention is like, the event spirits will now show up more often on the shop. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't know if they made updates to the Smash World function on your phone, but I mean, that's all I can really comment on. That's all they've given us for 4.0. That's all I've noticed from 4.0. So far, nothing else has come up, so we'll see. Otherwise, I thank you for listening in. I hope this was unscripted, so I hope I conveyed the message pretty well, despite this being unscripted, as generally my videos are. I feel them being unscripted gives them a certain charm, actually. So I feel like I'm going to be doing this more. I have promised before that I will be doing scripted videos, but I have to find the time to make a script. You know what I mean? So. And personally, I'd rather be talking to you guys personally in this sort of way than be writing the script. So I'm probably just gonna have to write a script on my spare time, basically, when I can. Other than that, I thank you for listening in. Peace. You